Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Between Seasons event on Project Cars 2. This is race 3 from Zolder in the Caterhams, and let's take you through the grid then. So it is Stevie who draws pole position from the random grid. So Stevie on pole position with Bidzster alongside him on the front row, so that should be a good battle at the start. Blakeney is third, Bradders is back in fourth, then in fifth it is Video, sixth is VMX, seventh Pash, 8th is Neil, and NRP draws the back of the grid. So let's get on with the race then. As we look at the grid to start off with, a bit of a zoomed in camera, but we're all good, and off we go. Blakeney, what a start from Blake. Almost leaves everyone else standing as we go towards the first corner. Bidzster's on the inside there. Bidzster takes second place from Blake, even though Blake got a good start. Into the next corner we go. And then into turn 2, Bidzster's on the inside of Stevie going for the lead. Bidzster's going for the lead, then on Stevie, let's see if he's got it. Yes, he has. Bidzster takes the lead from Stevie in towards the right-handers. And then into, whoa, sliding around the corner there from Bidzster. Blakeney still in third. Been trying to defend from Bradders, who's in fourth place as we go round onto the back straight. Here we go, down towards the tight left-right chicane at the end of the straight. This is where things could get interesting. Bidzster, Stevie, Blakeney, Bradders, that's the order so far. Into the chicane we go. And oh, Stevie's gone round. Stevie's overcooked it into the chicane. He goes round, there he goes. Blakeney goes up into second place. Everyone else battling out there as we go over the top of the hill. There, oh, whoa! Cars in the air. Video goes in the air, and VMX is involved in that, I think, as well, and Stevie, I think, but all hell breaking loose there. Bradders and Blakeney go together out the chicane, and Neil's Farmax right behind them, Pash as well. It's all the group as one. Into the right-hander, up the hill, over the crest, Pash and NRP come together. NRP's off, Pash is spun in the middle of the pack, I think, but he's okay. Oh, wow. All hell breaking loose here at Zolder, as typical Caterham racing, but Blakeney then through into, is in second, Neil's into third now. What a start for Neil from near the back. Bidzster's broke away from all this. There's more incidents in the background. We've got another car off, a green car, I think that's Video, is it? I can't really see. Let's have a look at the chase camera, but no, VMX has been off, and Video and Stevie, so it's all happened here. Absolutely insane. Neil's in second place as well. What a first lap. Let's get some replays of all that action now. Okay, here's an onboard with Pash to look at the first lap incidents then. So here we are, Stevie goes wide there, you see him there. And watch Video on the right. He goes across, and across, turns in way too early, and hits Stevie, and then takes himself off into the air, and flips over the car. And then we stay on board with Pash here. Into the chicane we go. It all gets very, very cluttered into here. That's NRP on our left. So watch NRP here on the left. Then we come into the corner. And then NRP runs wide. Pash just runs wide as well. Gets on the power too early. And then they both, well, Pash doesn't really help himself out. He just takes NRP a little bit further off the track than what he was. And they both resume. And here's the replay of what happened after that. So you see Bradders goes on off the track there. And then we go down to the next corner. VMX just misses braking point completely. And bang! Hits Stevie off and himself. VMX completely missing the braking point for that corner there, and Stevie well and truly buried into the wall there. And hopefully VMX is going to wait for Stevie, but Stevie's still trying to rejoin, and then we continue. So as we come back from that then, Video in 7th there, he's got VMX behind him and Stevie. There's Pash in 5th place, NRP behind him. And then we've got Blake and Neil quite close together as well. So there we are, 2nd and 3rd. So the order after all that mayhem is Bidzster in the lead of the race. When do we see him in a minute? Like for the camera, there he is. There's Bidzster on the straight. Then it's Neil Farmer. We'll just have to wait until they come around these next few corners, guys. Sorry about this. Oh, car off in the background. Is that Bradders? I think it was. Again, we can't see, but there we are. Bradders is recovering there. He's in 5th. So Bradders has a little off there as we go into the chicane. We've got to keep NRP back now. He goes wide onto the gravel again. Bradders not liking this this Caterham. NRP up into 5th place there. Then we've got VMX back here with Stevie. As we look at a load of mesh again. I forgot how rubbish the Zolder cameras were on this game. As VMX eats grass and makes Stevie goes wide, and Stevie almost eats grass but gets through into 7th. Into the chicane we go, nicely through there for Stevie, trying to gain back as much time as he can on the others. So, Bidzster in the lead of the race then. There he is in first position. Neil Farmack is in second. There is the green car appearing in the back of the slot there. In the back of the shot. Sorry, not slot. The shot. So there's Neil. Blakeney is behind him. Then it's Pash. The orange car. Red car is NRP. Then we've got VMX around here somewhere as we can't see. But there we have to wait for the camera to come out the corner. Oh, Stevie's gone to the back again. Stevie's spun round. He's gone to the back again. So Stevie not having a good race here at all. Stevie goes back to the back of the field. Video closing up to the back of Bradders, so the Stevie and Bradders duo not doing the best here really, but let's hope they can get better than that for the Porsche Series, which is the next championship we're doing next season, next week. Go into turn 1, looking at Stevie there he is going through shot. VMX is at the front of these lot, and then we've got Bradders and Video in Stevie. Stevie's on the inside of Video into the long right-hander, and Video just leaves an acre for him to get in, so it leaves an absolute acre of room for Stevie to go through there, and Video's quite happy to follow him. But he's not, he's fighting back. Oh, he's trying to, but Stevie gets the position, and Video has to, oh, Bradders has gone off, he's lost it, and almost takes out his teammate as he goes back on in front of the track. Bradders off into the wall and resets in the background, but Video, almost Video and Stevie close to collecting with Bradders there, but luckily no harm done. As we look at Blakeney there in third, he's losing the back of Neil. Neil's pulling away from Blakeney there. We've got Pash trying to close in on Neil as well. Still all the big battle back here. NRP, VMX, Stevie, Video, all within 4 seconds of each other. As we go out of the corner, NRP goes up the hill. VMX with Stevie closing up. Stevie's got the pace but not the consistency in this race so far. Let's see if he can work on that consistency and get some more places. Oh, VMX goes very wide there. Stevie almost follows him. NRP gets a bit out of shape on the way out of the corner there as we go down towards the last chicane. VMX defending from Stevie now. Just making sure he's not going to try any lunges. So he's only been with us for a few races, VMX, and he already knows Stevie. He knows what Stevie's like as we go out of the corner. Stevie is one of our best racers, and he's proving that because he's up to 6th place now. He gets a good run on VMX down the straight, gets a good run out of the chicane, gets the power on early. And again, Stevie, I've just realised, Stevie again with one light on the car, so he likes using that one headlight, doesn't like using the other. But the one-eyed Stevie in 6th place now. He's now attacking NRP. We're mainly focusing on this battle because all the rest up near the front are a bit more spread out. This is the battle on track to watch. Stevie making his way through the field as NRP gets a bit wide out that corner. Stevie's going to close right up here. Video and VMX are quite close as well. Side by side, the two pairings. First pairing to reach the chicane is NRP and Stevie just completely outbreaks NRP into that corner. As NRP goes over the curb there, and Video is ahead of VMX as well. So Video gets past VMX under braking as well. Good move there from Video. And now he's going to have a little go at NRP if he can, I think. So we're going to try and get closer first to make a move. Not quite close enough yet to start challenging. Meanwhile, up near the front, we've got Pash, who's only half a second behind Blakeney now. So Pash has caught up to Blakeney. We'll see if he can start making some moves here in the 4th place orange car there. Go into the... Oh, Blakeney goes very wide into the last chicane. He's going to get a bad run out the corner. This could be Pash's opportunity. Oh, out the corner, and he's already got it. He's already got through. So Pash goes through into 3rd. He's got to try and move across now and defend the position. Yes, he does. Just make sure Blakeney's not going to go back up the inside and covers the position. 3rd place belongs to Pash DC for now as Blakeney tries to recover but runs a bit wide in the process, clipping the curb, losing momentum. But meanwhile, out front, Bidzster 140.2 for Bidzster out front. The only person matching his lap times is Stevie, but he's a bit further down the order. So Bidzster into the chicane. Here we are in the lead of the race. 8 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. And whoa! Completely out of shape there, but probably just one little mistake could make the difference there as Neil Farmack goes through. And we've got in the background, we've got Blakeney and Pash still battling it out. Pash has been passed back by Blake. So Blake gets a good run through the first sector and passes Pash back up over the chicane, out the corner. Both get a good run over the top of the hill. The car goes light. Down the bottom, power on. Down towards the chicane. We've got to brake. Get the car stopped into the corners. Pash has a little look. No way through there. Blakeney defends the line. Oh, it goes a bit deep out the one corner though. Pash could get a cut back here. If you can, try and get at the inside. Nope, not close enough yet. Up over the top, got to try and carry the momentum up the hill. Get on the power, get up the hill. Oh, Blakeney slides, loses control. He's just about holds on. He's still out of control. Pash just about, well, with a bit of contact, but avoids him. But Blakeney wasn't really, well, he was in control, but not in control really. But Blakeney loses control there, and Pash almost collected there. So very close stuff there. And Blakeney's heart rate and Pash's will be through the roof now as we go into the last corner. Again, Blake running a bit deep into the corner, which does not help him for the way out, because you can see Pash just trying to close in there, but still a good run out of the corner for Blakeney anyway, regardless of the mistake. Further back, we've got NRP in 5th, Video 6th, and Stevie's gone back down to 8th again, so Stevie's lost it again. Stevie losing it again, and we'll get a replay on that last one that he's just done. Okay, here's a replay of Stevie's latest appearance into the wall. He slides over the top of the crest and hits the wall, spins right round. Then he has to wait because there's cars coming over the crest. Gets the car spun round, but by the time he's done that, he's back down to 8th place. Oh, and then he hits the wall again because he spins round, gets too annoyed with himself. Then he resets and then gets on with it. As we come back from that, Pash and Blake still very close together. 1/10 is the gap, and that's it. You couldn't cover them with a blanket. As we go into the right-hander onto the straight, as Pash has a massive twitch of oversteer there. You saw the front wheels go into complete opposite lock there, as he had a massive slide with the back end, and that's just lost momentum. He's got to try and be quite brave through the chicane now to gain back the time, and he is. He takes a very good line through there, but so does Blake as well. So Blake's doing whatever you can do, I can do as well. And into the chicane at the end we go. Onto the brakes hard, front end pitches down, back end goes light. It's light enough in these cars, but Pash trying to just find a way through, goes to the inside, gets a good run to the inside, but no, can't quite get the car in there. Pash showing absolute relentlessness here as he goes over the top of the hill, showing that he can really attack here. Really put the pressure on, and Blakeney's absorbing this. Good defence by Blakeney as well. This is the standard of racing to beat in LPB racing. Blakeney versus Pash. I think we've found a new pairing. We've got Bidzster and Stevie, and we've got Blakeney and Pash starting a brand new rivalry here into the chicane. Could this be things that we're going to see next season? Here we go across the line onto lap 7 of 9. He's already there. He's 10 seconds ahead of Neil Farmack, and Neil Farmack's 8 seconds ahead of these lot. So still quite a close race here as we go. Oh, Blakeney goes wide. This could be Pash's opportunity. Goes to the outside. No, but just not close enough to make amends of that mistake. And Blakeney still resumes in 3rd place, but Paul Pash go for the inside. No, he's still attacking him, not leaving him alone. Relentless pressure here from Pash. Going down into the right-hander. Blakeney goes wide, misses the apex by a country mile, and Pash goes alongside him. He's on the outside, wrong line for the chicane, but how brave will he be on the brakes? Can he get slightly ahead? But we all know Blakeney will be last at the late breakers. Blakeney does not like being passed. Head up to the inside, defends the position, and up on 2 wheels to boot as well. Fantastic positions, fantastic racing this, all for a podium position. Down the hill, into the chicane. The brakes into the corner. Blakeney goes wide, but so does Pash. They both brake very late. They're both trying to outdo each other on the brakes. What an entertaining race this is. Into the banked right-hander. Blakeney goes a bit wide. Pash doesn't. Just follows the line through. Up over the top, goes light, and then down into the right-hander, 90-degree right. Slow the car right down. 2nd gear into the corner. Put the power down. And Pash has a little twitch there. Blakeney's a lot cleaner on the power there, and that gives him that extra couple of tenths just to breathe a little bit as we go down to the next corner. Meanwhile, Video and Stevie are close together. Stevie again making a comeback, but Mr. not consistent. Can't really make progress and stay there. So let's see if he can do it this time. Stevie dives down the inside, and that's not going to stop, I don't think. Is he? Well, only just gets it stopped, but a bit risky there. But Video's fighting back. And he's trying to fight back, but no way through is found, and Stevie goes into 6th place. But how long will he stay there for? Because judging on what we've seen in this race so far, he's going to push too hard, make a mistake like he's just done there, and he'll go back down the order. But we'll see if Stevie can hold on to that. Meanwhile, Blakeney and Pash still, you can't separate these two. You cannot separate these two. It's like they're glued together as we go through the right-hander onto the back straight. Power on, reaching about 110, 115 miles an hour down to the bottom end. 120 mile an hour. Onto the brakes, into the chicane. Pash with a lot more curb, trying to get a good run out the corner, but again, Blakeney not leaving any room whatsoever. Defending with all his might, keeping in the middle of the road to then defend for the inside into the chicane. Blake into the corner very nicely there as we go over the top. Round the right-hander which leads to the banked right-hander which leads up and over the top of the little crest. Both cars power on, both cars on the limit of, on the absolute limit. Yes, I will find my tongue and put it in at some point. But Pash still closing up on the back of Blakeney and not able to make it through. So Blakeney doing a good job of defence still. Meanwhile, Bidzster's on his last lap of the race, coming around turn 1. There he is. Dominating this race so far. Doing what Bidzster does on project cars, showing why he's the champion of last season. Neil Farmack a good second place. He's sliding his way through the first corner as well. And then we've got Blakeney and Pash. Last lap for Pash to try and get that podium place off of Blakeney into the first corner. Good lines there from both racers as we go down to the right-handers. Quick look back at Stevie. He's still holding on to 6th place for now, but you've got to wonder for how long, because he's not been very consistent in this one, like I've mentioned. But VMX and Video are close together. Video's gone behind VMX, so VMX goes through to 7th place. Let's watch that on the last lap as well. But meanwhile, Blakeney then through onto the straight. Oh, he's on, I think they're on the straight already. Just can't see there as Blakeney tries to pull alongside towards the chicane. He's on. Pash tries to pull alongside. Blakeney defends into the chicane. Pash tries to go right around the outside and gets the inside for the next one, but no. Hops over the curb and almost hits the back of Blakeney's car. He had to try something, but the outside of the chicane was never going to work. But meanwhile, Bidzster's coming around the hairpin at the around the 90-degree right towards the line. Quick look back to Blakeney and Pash goes wide into the corner. Blakeney's more or less got this now, unless he wants to throw it away. Oh, speaking of throwing away, Stevie's gone back to 8th again. So Stevie goes back to 8th. Replay. As we come back from that, Bidzster crosses the line to take victory here at Zolder. Well done to Bidzster. Flashes his lights. He's happy with that. Bidzster wins the 3rd race at Zolder. Dominant performance from Bidzster. Neil's going to take a well-deserved 2nd place here. Well done to Neil Farmack. 10 seconds behind the winner, but there he goes across the line. Then it's going to be Blakeney in 3rd. Let's see if he can keep hold of it. No mistakes through this last corner for Blake. Out the corner, power on, and across the line to take the podium place with Pash in 4th. Fantastic battle by them, and brilliant to watch as always. NRP is going to be in 5th. So NRP worked his way for a nice consistent 5th place. Well done to NRP. And then we've got VMX in 6th, Stevie 7th, and Video's gone back down to 8th, so Video makes a mistake on the last lap. And Video in 8th, but VMX is going to get 6th place. Good position for VMX there. He takes 6th, Stevie takes 7th. We could have done a lot more in that race, but he just wasn't consistent enough. Video in 8th place. And then it's going to be Bradders to finish off the field in 9th. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that then. So Bidzster wins that race. Well done to Bidzster. It's Neil in 2nd. Then it's Blakeney in 3rd with Pash in 4th. Then it's 5th for NRP. 6th for VMX. 7th for Stevie. Video in 8th. And Bradders in 9th. So as we come back from that then, there is your winner, Bidzster, in that orange Caterham there, coming into the chicane. Well done to Bidzster, and we will see you guys next time for race 4 of this between seasons event, which will be at Donington Park Grand Prix circuit. See you then guys, take care.